Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals by...
Bet there's Ked in there. Let's do this!
The windows are fogging up on the inside. Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
I swear I will turn this car around.
Kit, stay on guard.
A temperature decrease. Pathfinder, I detect a Ket camp ahead.
Be ready.
One out!
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
I and many others have never known a world without Ket. The Resistance fights so our children may one day be free.
They're a tough bunch.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever. You've been hanging out at the Cultural Center on the Nexus. Have you read about Omega?
Not yet. Homeworlds first. I want a solid understanding of each species before I dive into the deviants.
Heads up, there might be a remnant in that site.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
I should have dressed warmer.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
I think we saw these lights from the lookout post.
Let's see if someone here needs help.
I hear the researchers here drill into the ice in order to study it.
Someone around here probably knows what that ice is for.
Don't think that ice is for slushies. Bad weather for it.
Janlith, I'm pretty sure there's something.
The alien.
They'll
We
probably
heard
affected by the
reports.
scourge.
Can't imagine
The
anything here
microvariety in
interests
the
you.
top layer is completely different. They contain traces of 4 different radioactive
Just
isotopes.
exploring to familiarize myself, or see if someone needs help.
And try Skiot if you haven't already spoken to him. He's been looking for someone to help him. Now, is there anything you need from me?
You were saying something about ice talkers?
Huh? Don't let anyone hear you. Stupid story that started years ago when Dinor and I were students in Australia. Talk to Dinor. He knows more about how that tale spread.
What are you doing with this giant block of ice?
That was cut out from below Hijara. We're right above an inland sea, and the ice goes deep. Very deep. Everything under the first layer was perfectly preserved from a time before the Scourge. There's a lot we can learn from the composition of the deeper layers. Microbes, ancient life forms, all untouched by the Scourge.
I won't disturb your work.
Only the cat showed us the same courtesy.
We can't just
You're that
attack an
alien
entire
I've been
Ket
talking
base.
about. Some say we can't trust you. But if you're here to fight Ket, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Ket kill people. They take our families and we never see them again. Anyone who fights against that has to be better than them. So, will you fight them? I know the location of the labor camp where they took my uncle.
What's a Ket labor camp for?
Different things. They put people in cages there. Sometimes they make them work. Sometimes they collect Angara, and once they have enough, they move them. And sometimes they just kill them. My father died that way.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilge may not have much time.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too thick. If I had better equipment, we would have finished days ago.
Try asking Armroll about it.
Someone said they saw an alien arrive at the Resistance base. Now here you are. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days. I can't transmit data to our colleagues in Talara.
Tech, huh? At the end of the day, it's just a mess of metal and plastic.
And yet we trust our lives with it. Oh, I need to take a break before I kill someone. If you want, feel free to poke around.
High-powered communications array, most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive. Pathfinder, I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal. It may be artificial.
You don't mean Ket? Are you saying the Ket are disrupting our comms? We must look into this.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Peepee, what do you like to do for fun?
Whatever's next. That's what's fun.
So, there's nothing from your past that you miss? That you left behind?
Well, I had a weakness for gruesome crime stories. True stories of the Ardat Yakshi among us. That kind of thing. Of course, they probably weren't true, but they were thrilling and kept me up at night.
I'd like to read them.
Me too. But when you travel light, you have to leave things behind.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
That's it. Good work.
I'm able to hack that message console, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support is stable.
So there's a control center for Ket shuttles on board.
This message contains a fragmented passcode. If we find more terminals, I can reassemble it.
And we can take out the control center.
Did your people have plans to settle here? You seem easily affected by the cold.
We are nearing the nav point provided by Sokar Isov on Aya.
Yeah, someone mixed it up here.
I I detect traces of weapons fire consistent with Ket's technology.
Cat. Great.
I recognize him. That's Keldo, one of Sokal's suppliers.
Found them.
Scans reveal these crates contain Angaran weapons.
Oh, really now?
That's me!
Did Sokal not mention he helps us out sometimes?
Impressive!
Got them all.
You sure take up a lot of space back here. Your thighs are massive.
Great. Now we're both uncomfortable.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Get machinery, Ryder. We
Get ready to fight! Getting closer. This is the source of that interference? Looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that...
Detect later! Angry Adi headed for us! Time to fight!
Well executed!
The signal emitted by that meteorite might be drawing the Ardi, as well as driving them into a frenzy.
How do we shut it off?
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Watch out! Those Adi seem really mad.
Adi don't normally act like this. Something's made them angry.
We are close to the source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency causes agitation in the region.
Ryder, the Angara call this a scourge gem. They pass through the scourge and pick up something of its nature. No two are exactly alike.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis. We could learn more about the Scourge.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it. Hopefully, the Hajara scientists won't have any more trouble with their comms.